What is up, YouTube? My name is Jayo, and I am so grateful for every single one of you guys that have followed me, and I'm thankful for Crash Adams for just letting me have a chance to do that little freestyle over there, and it changed my life, honestly, so I'm excited to bring content to you. I'm excited to keep coming in hot. Before we get to the Q&A, I definitely want to say I definitely struggle being consistent with content, and I know it's been a problem. I've been doing content a little bit for a while, and some of you may have seen me before on TikTok or in other friends' videos like Jesser and The Professor and so many to count, honestly. But I do love making content, but at the beginning I've always been a musician, and I only got into content because I was a substitute teacher, and I ended up like falling into this game because some of my students said, "You're funny, you should post content," and it blew up faster than I can keep up with. And I do love making comedy content, but I love music more, and it's been staring me up inside for the last 2 years that I haven't been able to fully do music. So I think that's part of the reason I'm very inconsistent, because sometimes I fall out of motivation. But that's not to say I don't love making you guys laugh and making you guys feel better through comedy, but I just love making you guys feel better through music more. So anyway, would love to read some questions, try and get to every single question that you guys dropped because there wasn't too many. Please subscribe, please put the bell notification on. Yeah, if you guys want to see covers, if you guys want to see some vlogs, challenge videos, some shorts, like what do you guys want to see from me, and I'll try and meet you guys there. All right, so I'm gonna start with the YouTube questions. Question number 1, do you watch anime? If yes, what is your favorite? Okay, so I love anime, but I do not watch anime, and the only reason is because I have a very addictive personality, and I know all my time will be gone. But of course, I've watched Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, but I think later in life, when I achieve the goals that I want to, I'll have more time to dive into anime. Question 2, who is your favorite rapper? Oat. Controversial answer, but one of my favorite rappers, I feel like just does a really good job of getting me hyped melodically every single time, is DaBaby. For his musical talent. We're not talking about anything else. Musical talent. I love Chance the Rapper, Kanye. For musical talent, we're not talking about anything else. Question 3, how do you handle criticism? Okay, so I love critique because I'm a perfectionist, so I love getting feedback and all that. But as far as like critique when it comes to like haters, at the end of the day, it takes a lot of energy to hate on the internet. If someone comes with hating energy on the internet, that means that something way bigger is going on at home, and they're just using me as a scapegoat. I love criticism, but hate is not the same as criticism. I just combat it with love. I love to impact people, even if it's one person at a time. Any tips and advice for fellow musicians? Quit now. No, I'm just playing. This is a long haul. Don't do it if you're not in love with music. If you're doing it for money, it's just you're not gonna last long doing that, because it's not a get rich quick scheme. And a lot of people experience burnout because they're doing it for the money. And every single person that has ever had success has locked themselves in a room for some period of time and just honed their craft. That's something I'm looking forward to doing very soon. How did you notice or more decide you wanted to be a musician? Yeah, I grew up being a athlete. My whole family does track, and I did track in college. Friends were like, yo, your nickname's Happy Feet, you should come sing with us. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to be in choir. I've never sang like professionally or anything. I just like singing for fun, and everybody told me to shut up growing up. So family, siblings, everybody said shut up. So I didn't think I could sing, and then I ended up trying out for gospel choir just because they had scholarship. Tried out, and I fell in love with music. I picked up piano and guitar that year. I was like 20 years old at the time, and I just really wanted to get better and better. And there was a point that I do feel like I've plateaued in my instrument growth. Not really fully, but like if I, once again, lock myself in a room, I could get really good. Yeah, I'm very comfortable on piano. Yeah, I'm very comfortable on piano as well as guitar, and I think I got better playing in the church. And then I started writing after college, and yeah, I've been writing ever since. Who's your favorite football player? I've been following fantasy football. The person that saved me on like 2 of my fantasy teams was Patrick Mahomes, but this year he's been hurting me. I love Tyreek Hill. He's just a great personality. Is it bandwagon of me to just switch players like that? I don't know. I think I get a hall pass. I grew up in LA. We didn't have a football team when I was growing up, so we have 2 now. But Tyreek Hill is pretty chill. We're gonna hop over to the Instagram questions now and get those to you. What do you do for a living? I make content and music. I also act, and I used to host. I used to host a music show for about 2 years. Called School Night, and I would love to play video games on stream. That is the goal, but I want to build an audience and a fan base, a core team, the J1. So I think it starts with having more engagement on YouTube and other platforms, and getting people to be consistent here. So making my way by just making some content. Someone said, why? Do you ever wonder why? How old are you? Yes. I'm turning 30 next year. It's crazy. Will you buy me a Christmas tree, please? I don't even have one in my house, so it's kind of hard to commit to that, but I love you. Did you feel proud after the Crash Adams freestyle? Yeah, I was just like, okay, I feel like this is pretty solid. I thought it was like maybe a 2-3 miller, which is still a lot, but I was just like, yeah, you know, it's like 44 million on one platform and it's gotten a few million on every other platform, so at least 50 plus. So how's life treating you? Life treating me all right. Like I said, I'm inconsistent with content and that constantly beats me up. I do have ADHD, I feel it. I was inconclusive on my testing in high school. I think it's because I hyper focused and my parents are just on my ass because I was always like acting very ADHD. So when drops your next song? I've been dropping a song a month. I just took December off so I could focus on promoting the previous song. So I realized like a lot of good songs of mine, a lot of my favorite songs just never got the light of day. So check out songs like In the Air, Comfortably You, Worst Case Scenario, Love Plug. Who is the best castmate you've ever had? Ava. Big fan, brother, from India. Thank you. Love you from any country. What country are you guys from? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. What is your favorite color? That's a very interesting question because I feel very connected with a few colors. So I always used to say blue growing up. Kind of like when I started being an artist, I was like, I really love yellow because like Jayo is my name, which by the way is just my initials. John O'Lear is my name. Jayo was my initials. I made it an artist name. I made it also a moniker meaning just a young optimist. Optimistically, the color is yellow. Then I realized like I love earth tones and tans and like tan, brown, like this is most of my closet right here. I low-key think that's my favorite color right now, but like I love yellow and blue still. But yeah, this is probably winning as of like now. How come you have a perfect voice? Thank you. It's not perfect. It's actually quite lazy. I could be singing better and I know that. So I'm very happy for the tone God gave me and the experience. I know I could put in a lot more work and I haven't had time to because yeah, it's very hard being a creative as well as an administrative. And I think it's because I do great at both things. But somebody said responsibility is the antithesis. Responsibility is the antithesis to creativity. And there's just a lot that I'm responsible for and managing and everything. And that's why it's kind of like hindered my ability to grow as a singer. You know, I don't spend as much time as I should. But then again, that's excuses. Like, you know, I came from an athlete background. I need to learn how to just drop excuses and make sure it works. So anyway, 2024 about to be crazy. We're about to do some crazy things. Watch. I'm predicting right now 1 million monthly listeners, where I'm manifesting. Let's manifest this video. 1 million monthly listeners. We going for it. We're going at least, let's say 200K on YouTube. We're gonna move up on my TikTok because it has not grown in the last 2 years. I'm gonna just be honest. Instagram, we gonna hit 300K this year. And yeah, we gonna do it big. We gonna do it big. And I'm gonna perform at a festival and I'm gonna get a national commercial. Where were you is my question. Thank you. We were in Santa Monica. I go to Santa Monica all the time. I'm on the east side of LA, but I love shooting content in Santa Monica. How long have you been singing for? Almost 10 years now, crazy. Of all the songs you've released, which one is your favorite? That is a good question. It's really between Comfortably You and In the Air, and I think In the Air might be one of my favorite songs that I've written and released. I love that song. It is always great working with you, dude. You're such a vibe, man. Hey, thank you, He just did my music video for Worst Case Scenario. Check that out, coming out soon. Yo, if you have made it this far, drop a rain cloud emoji because Worst Case Scenario video is coming out soon. All right, do you prefer coffee or tea? I'm definitely a tea guy, and if you can add boba, then we are right there. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles, California. I was born and raised here, but my parents are from Nigeria, so shout out to the Niger. I went in 2020 for the first time, and it was a vibe, and yeah, I love Africa. I love traveling in general. Hopefully I can travel more. If you guys make me known in your city, we can perform. It's like run up the streams, whatever you gotta do so I can perform in your city. I love traveling, I love meeting new people, and I love just seeing new places, so let's do it. Why ain't there no earth, water, or fire fryer? I don't know, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm gonna just take a win for the air. Lots of love, and when a new banger airing? Probably January or February. What inspired you to do music, and if you never did music, what would you do instead? Like I said, I fell in love with music because it's mainly because I stopped playing basketball. Basketball was my main passion, and you guys have seen me on Justice's channel. Probably wondering why I don't do basketball content. I just didn't want to go down the road of being stuck as a basketball content creator, but I love basketball. And now, I mean, I probably would put more energy into the comedy content. That or basketball for sure. So I love making people feel better. I love giving people joy, I think is my calling. So I definitely feel like I could do that in whatever space. And while music doors open, I will pursue it. But if that door closes, it's not the end of the road, you know? Although we go to the end of the road. Speaking of end of the road, that is the end of the questions I am answering. We will get more questions in the next video. So thank you guys so much. Please drop some comments. I would love to respond and communicate with you guys. This is my first long form video in a while. I have some music videos coming up. Join the Discord. I'm gonna put it in there and check out whatever video I put up on the screen. Bye.